Hello friends, this is Tony DeSant, space rocker of the planet Earth, back with another video today. It's a beautiful day outside, it's really sunny, it's a perfect day, and I've been doing a lot of stuff, but I'm going to take this a little time to spend some time with you and let you know what's going on. And today I want to talk about it's mostly a lie. It's mostly a lie. And what are you talking about, Tony? It's mostly a lie. Well, exactly that. Like most of the stuff you see, especially in the news, that's mainly what they call it, the fake news. Most of the things you see online, and most of the things that you see people reporting on, especially here in the United States, is mostly covered up. Covered up. And of course, there are things that they can't cover up. In today's age, everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has a camera. Everybody can make videos. As you can see, I'm making a video right now, sharing this information with you. And basically, it's very difficult to lie, but it's very easy to cover things up. And also, it's very simple to call the things in a different way so that it overlaps your conscious, and all of a sudden it just goes past right through you, and you keep living your life in this lie. I'm not saying do not look at the news or do not look or get informed on what's going on. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can't pay too much attention to it, and you gotta see it for what it is. Basically, in the first half hour, you'll see what it is and what it's not. And then they're gonna keep saying the same thing over and over and over, sometimes more than a week. And all of a sudden, they're gonna jump from one thing to another. That's what happens. They jump from one thing to another. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. They'll be reporting on something for 2 weeks, and it's like breaking news. Oh wow, and it keeps being breaking news like every half an hour for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they stop showing it and they come out with something else. And usually the something else doesn't have anything to do with what was the breaking news for 2 weeks every half hour. Why? Because maybe something else happened, or maybe they made something else happen. And I'll give you an example, okay? Right now they got this controversy about, or this accusation of a former FBI director. And of course, this former FBI director didn't like the current president, and they went at it a couple of times, and they didn't share views, and I guess one of them was liberal and the other one is conservative, or one of them is Republican, the other one's Democrat, or whatever. But they, for some reason, they did not disagree. I mean, they disagree on a lot of things. I mean, And so now the president was asked, is this revenge for this former FBI director? And he said, nah, it's not revenge, but we have to stop the crooked cops. We need to start stopping the crooked cops. Okay, so all of a sudden, all these shootings have been happening, and all these things have been happening across the world, like all the killings, and that's not important anymore. It's more important to stop the crooked cops. Since when in history we have had crooked cops? We have had crooked cops since the beginning of the word cops. There's always gonna be crooked cops. And now we want to stop the crooked cops and forget about the real issues or the real things that are happening, like killing of innocent babies and all this stuff that's like really, really bad. And we're just gonna cover that up, you know. Oh, there was 80 people killed today. It's not 80 people that was killed today. There's millions of people probably dead today. Look it up. And I'm not talking about wars, because we got plenty of those, okay? But this is just an example. Another little example is like, why are you putting this guy Epstein, why are you putting this photograph like every half an hour on the TV? Wasn't he like a despicable human being? Why do society have to watch this? Have you guys thought about that? I mean, that's another distraction right there. See? That's another distraction. They don't want you to see the real things that are happening, so they start making up stories or staying in a story for longer than they have to. If they want something out of that Epstein guy, he's already dead. He can't come back from the dead and tell you whatever happened. I mean, you could try to find out, but good luck with that. So, my explanation is this. When they talk about the Matrix, it's exactly that. They keep you entertained to the point where you don't see the real things that are happening, and you start paying attention to other things that don't really pretend to you or don't really matter. So that's why I call this video "It's Mostly a Lie," because it is. It's mostly a lie. And what you have to do, if you're a youngster out there, just listen to me right now, okay? And even if you're older, that's fine, because some of us never learn either. So if you're older, you can listen to this too. Don't pay attention to that crap, and start doing what you have to do to make you better. Once you make you better, other people are going to be wanting to make themselves better. And that's the way we get out of the situation. Just by doing what we have to do, instead of letting them put all this drama in our heads and keep us entertained. You want to get better in your life? Start looking inside. Start looking to what you like. Start looking to what you want to do. Start looking to what it is that you're good at. You have something to contribute. Go back in that subconscious mind that you have and go back to that dream that you had. And all of a sudden, because all this drama, you think that it can't be done. But it can be done. I'm a fair example of that. Okay? Whatever you want to do in life, you can do. But you're not going to be able to do it if you're always talking about the latest things, on the latest lies on the news and the latest entertainment, because it's all entertainment. That's all it is. The news, the programs, everything they show on TV, stuff that they put online, it's all to keep you hypnotized to what they want you to do and how they want you to be. So don't pay attention to it, because it's mostly a lie. And with this one, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to other people around the world that follow my music and follow my videos. I know who you are, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys are on here. I'm glad that you guys sticking out with me. And I'm really happy to be able to serve you in any way that I can. This is Tony Desan, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth today with the message of, it's mostly a lie. And I'm telling you this because it's the truth. I'll see you on my next video.